Assalamu alaikum. Today, inshallah, we are going to answer this question about buoyant force. As we know that buoyant force is the force required for floating an object or rising up an object in a float. So let's take this example. A piece of metal with a weight of 6.88 Newton in air. So this is the weight in air. It's the real weight. Okay, so here I have the weight. Let's write the givens. Fg is equal to 6.88 Newton. This is the weight. If placed in fresh water, which has a density of 1000 kilogram per meter cube, this is the density of the fluid or density of water. It's equal to 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Has an apparent weight of 6.13 Newton. For sure, it's less than the weight in air because of the buoyant force, okay? So this means that the weight in water will be less than the weight in air, okay? And it's called apparent weight because it's not the real weight. So let's call it apparent weight is equal to 6.13 Newton. Now, what is the density of the metal? We want to find the density of the metal from which this material is made. Okay, whenever we find the apparent weight, we have only one relation for the apparent weight, or one rule for the apparent weight, relating it with the weight and the buoyant force. So let's write the rule, which is apparent weight is equal to weight minus the buoyant force. Okay, so here, if I have the apparent weight, let's substitute 6.13 equals Fg, which is 6.88, minus Fb, buoyant force. I can find Fb, it will be equal to 6.88 minus 6.13. It will give 0.75, and the unit is Newton. This is the buoyant force, okay? Now, I want to find rho of the metal. So we are going to use the second equation. So this is the first equation to find Fb. The second relation is between the forces and the densities. So here Fb over Fg is equal to remind ourselves, the buoyant force is due to what? What's acting with the buoyant force on the object? It's the fluid. So we are going to put here rho fluid, okay? Which is water in this case. So it's rho water. Instead of rho F, it will be rho water, okay? Then Fg, the weight of what? Of the material. So this is rho metal. Let's substitute in this relation. So I will have here Fb, which is 0.75, divided by Fg, it's given 6.88, equals rho water, which is 1000, over rho metal. How can I find this one? Using the butterfly method, okay? This times this divided by this number. So rho metal is equal to 6.88 times 1000 divided by 0.75. Okay, this will give 9,173 kilogram per meter cube. I can write it as scientific notation. Here, I can write it 9.173 times 10 to the power of 3 kilogram per meter cube. And this is the rho of metal. And it's obvious that the rho of the metal is more than rho of water. That's why this metal is going to submerge downwards. Okay, thank you.